drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I'ma roll on my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my savings. Take to the top on the basement. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. Where the booyah, that's a flex. Not human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Drawing number 7, he's bored though. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. My car, I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. My car, I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I'm a real one, my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my savings. To the top on the basement. New car, race on. Where the booyah, that's a flex. Not human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Drawing number 7, he's bored though. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Johnson, the photographer for GiantKiller and By George. We're here at Eagle Bank Arena. I'm subbing in for Brian once again. We beat UMBC 69-53. It was a great start. We saw Mason coming out aggressive, getting turnovers in UMBC's own zone, and we looked kind of hot. Had some lulls here and there. Typical Mason first half, and second half, you guessed it, we came out strong. And we blew out the team again in the second half. These second halves are just, we're cruising. I don't know what it is. We didn't really ask in the presser about second halves this time. No one else really did either. So that's something to think about going forward. I always keep the back of my mind, like, man, like second half seemed like to be like our thing. Second half teams. Today we wanted to highlight Javon Green. We decided that he's going to be our player of the game, or I decided he's going to be the player of the game because of his stat line. We're looking at 14, 6, 5, and 4. Really great spread throughout the whole team with points. I like what I'm seeing from the starting guys. Still playing aggressive. I like the trapping at the half court. We really saw a lot from AJ, again with the blocks. 5 blocks. I swear I thought I saw 2. I don't know. He's blocking without like it's natural for him. We don't even notice it anymore. Like it's just become a part of his game, and it's surreal. We wanted to highlight Javon. Coach had some words to say about him in the press conference as well. We'll cut to that right now.
I thought Javon Green, and he didn't shoot it as well as he could, but he penetrated. He got the foul line. What did he have? 4 steals, and I thought, he just really activated us. And the thing about what I like about that. Like Javon had 2 great weeks of practice, and my big thing with Javon now, he had a charge, he had a couple decisions that we'd like to take back. I think he could be an all-conference player if he just makes 1 or 2 better decisions a game. He doesn't have to become any better at his skills. He just got to make, you just play more simply. And at times he didn't, but at times he really in the second half, he got in the paint, they converged on him, he pivoted, he found Jamal for a 3. He got in the paint, he found one of our front court guys for a layup. He just did things like that we need him, to be able to do it.
Justin Kier was out for today's game. He was in the warm-ups for a few minutes, shooting around. He didn't look bad. Coach said there's nothing to worry about with him. He's going to be playing at TCU. It's just a minor ankle sprain, looks like, and it's not a really big deal, as Coach Paulson told us in the presser. We did feel his presence, I guess, missing in today's game. One thing that I want to point out that I didn't like from today's game is how we resorted to shooting threes for some reason. It just wasn't falling for us. I feel like there was a small sense of panic when you're shooting threes like that, because we were going out so strong in the paint. We were being aggressive. I just feel like chucking up threes is not the answer, or was not the answer in the way we were starting off. I expected a little bit more from our offense. Foul trouble was a big thing in this game. That can kill you late in the game. We came out second half with 2 early fouls in the first 2 minutes, and it was a concern. But again, Mason is a second half team, as we've seen in previous games, and we pulled ourselves together and came out on top. And it's one of those things where I didn't even feel Mason pulling away. Again, these things are becoming natural or normal for us to see, that it doesn't even faze us anymore with the blocks and the second half comebacks, or whatever you want to call it, or where we just pull away with the win. Not much else to say. Shooting wasn't that bad. It's just 3-pointers were struggling. Javon had some free throws that he missed, which you can tell his frustration after missing all 3. It's one of those things where, as at the end of the half as well, and the fact that these players can pick themselves back up despite what happens in the first half. And again, it's that want-to-know mentality. I think they're carrying that through each half, and I love to see it. We'll see y'all at TCU. Brian and I are going to make the trip down there. We got a bit of a break. It's going to be a great time for the players to get some rest, regroup, keep working on fundamentals. Coach talked about that in the press conference as well. We had quite a bit of a break for exams. The players got a chance to work on fundamentals. Coach said that we introduced some new defensive schemes, which is great to hear. They're working on their game. They're making adjustments. Coach also mentioned that a lot of players were sick over the break, and it was nice for them to get some rest to not have impact any gameplay. And they had some good practices, and Coach said that it reflected in their play today, because prior to the break they had some not so good practices. Coach is like the reverse Allen Iverson. He loves practice. So we're going to see at TCU. I don't really know how to close out. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We're out.